Welcome, everyone, to Talented Universe. This is our second podcast today. I got so busy last one, I'll just make the announcement now. We had our 200th episode with our last podcast. So this is episode 201 in less than 2 years. So we're rolling. We are rolling. So I'd like to introduce my co-host first, Marcia. How are you doing this fine day with episode 201?
I'm doing fine. Yep, we're rolling. Yeah, I'm excited to be here, and it's going to be fun.
It will be. Liz, how are you doing?
Oh, I'm doing spectacular. And I'm looking at our wonderful guest background, even looking more spectacular. It's like, wow. I'd love to introduce to you Mr. Ben Armstrong. And you've got to tell me about that background first.
Isn't he gorgeous?
It is absolutely gorgeous. What part of the country?
I'm with my family right now. We live in Snohomish, Washington. It's like 30 minutes outside of Seattle. But it's like rainy. You can't really tell. But isn't it pretty and green?
It's gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous. I grew up in the mountains in Northern California, so it looks very similar. Yeah. I wanted to say something before we get started. It is really kind of frustrating to me that we couldn't have scheduled you for yesterday because it would have been a little bit more elaborate, but very belated and very happy birthday.
Thank you. Thank you. Thanks, guys. That's so sweet. No, that would have been crazy. Birthday podcast.
Yeah. I know. But we'd figured out a way to bring out a cake or something
and eat it ourselves. Yes.
Yeah. Where's my cake? Mom.
Bring him a cupcake or something. Going into this whole aspect of acting and all, what exactly inspired you to actually become an actor in the first place?
It's a good question. I don't know. I kind of I wasn't really doing anything that I liked to do, I guess. I went to school for engineering. Imagine that call. It's my mom and dad. Like, I don't want to be an engineer. I want to be an actor, guys. Like, what? But no, I think like I always loved movies. I always loved I've always been like very like performative and like very kind of.
Yeah.
I get comfortable.
Expressive, yeah.
I guess so. I guess expressive is the right word, maybe. But I don't know. It's just like little like seeds were planted in my head from various things. Like I'd see a show or a movie, like those people are having so much fun, I bet, and I'm not having fun in my life right now. Or like, I don't know, I'd like pretend to, or I'd do like an accent and someone would be like, wow, that's good, dude. Or anything. I don't know. I really don't know. It was really off a whim that I started going to acting class. And I think it was like probably one of the first things that I wasn't good at. I was really horrible at it. And I was like, well, I guess this isn't coming easy to me, but I think it could be fun. So let's try harder, you know? And that went on for a while. And then I moved to LA. And then here we are.
Most definitely here we are. And there has been some things that I have seen in some of your previous work. And we were discussing this earlier, you definitely can see the growth that you've had come through certain movies. There are 2 or 3 that I want to get into before we get into the verticals. One of the things that you did recently was Operation Hope.
Yeah.
And your role in that was really good. And I'm sorry to say, the second you opened the door, I saw what was coming. Unfortunately, because of a lot of the way that sometimes the world works. But I did enjoy that layer of that aspect of you. But I think the one thing that actually was really unique with a lot of different things with your acting, you did another short, and it was a feel-good story. And that one, you can actually see your development through multiple different scenes of it coming through. You see the happy-go-lucky, almost the La La Land type, person. And then you see that, being down more, showing that all of a sudden you're starting to realize you're in this repetitive box, almost like the Truman Show going on through.
What a cool concept,
then,
right?
It was really cool.
Yeah, such a talented writer.
He is. Yeah, and just to amazingly see that and see your transformation of the way your thought processes were going, and then the way your acting was going through with it, going along with it. And then you realize, wait a minute, there's something else behind that curtain I'm really not seeing. And all of a sudden that hits you, and you can actually see the terror and other things going through, with your emotions. And in that one, just within that, what, 15 minutes or so, you encompass so many different aspects of the growth of your acting style that I think was a very good, solid foundation to what we see now coming forward with you into other things like the verticals and other, aspects of that. So I
Well,
really wanted to commend you on that. It was really, really
thank you.
good.
Love that story. Like I said, that he wrote that script like 2 days before we shot it.
Did he really?
Yeah,
Wow.
crazy. He like wrote that script 2 days before, cast me the day before, and then we shot that in like 3 days. And it's a tiny little short movie, but yeah, it's really loved it. Really incredible.
Wow. I'm going to ask one more question, then I'm going to turn it over to Marsha real quick. What got you into verticals? And the first time you stepped on set, was it incredibly overwhelming at first? Because it is a whole different world and very fast paced.
Yeah, it is. To be honest, I didn't want to do verticals for a long time because I think I moved to LA and I didn't know what they were, obviously. Pretty new. And I was, doing a lot of like indie stuff in Arizona when I was going to school before I moved to LA. And I don't know, it kind of like scared me. I was like, what are these weird? Because some of the scripts can be really insane and like really
Yeah.
absurdly like kind of gross. And I'm like, I don't know if I want to get into this world, But it was actually my manager that I was just at drinks with my manager. And before I did my first vertical, she like did the math of how many I had declined, and I had declined like something like 80 grand in opportunities in like 4 months.
Oh.
And at that point they were like, okay, dude, like you just gotta like try it, like see what happens, like try it. And I was like, I don't know, I don't want to do it, but I did it. And like you said, like, wow, like fast paced, like we're shooting 12 pages a day, we're going so fast. I'd like just be getting into a scene and then we're moving on to the next one.
Yeah.
I'm like, I want to do it again. Like I didn't do what I want to do. Like help me. I guess it's like training me to like really be on all the time and really, really be on first take. But yeah, my management was they were the people that got me to start doing verticals. So
Well, I'm certainly glad they are, and I can definitely tell there's a lot of people that are very glad that you did as well. Miss Marcia?
Oh yeah. Well, I'm just gonna jump right into one of your the fan favorite verticals is if loving you is a sin, then I'll go to hell, which is
what a title,
mouth.
right?
That's a great title. I love vertical titles.
I know.
So, when you first read this script, what was your thought about the whole project?
Well, I didn't want to. Well, okay, so I did my first vertical. This was my second one. So I did my first vertical, and I'm like, I'm never doing it again, right? Like, I'm never going to do one of these again. Like, it wasn't a bad experience. It was a great experience, but I was like, still a little skeptical to the vertical world. I was like, I don't know if I want to become this. I was a little skeptical, right? And then in my inbox, I get an audition for a tattooed gangster that's smoking cigarettes and riding motorcycles, right? Because originally it was supposed to have motorcycles, and I was like, I'm in. Like, get me this part, right? So I read for it. They cast someone else. That person dropped, and then like a week before we started shooting, I got the part, and I was like, that was my favorite vertical for a really long time. Incredible.
It's meant to be.
I love that project. Yeah, it was just like kind of a dream. Like they're putting like huge fake tattoos on me every morning. I'm like,
I was gonna ask you about the
cigarettes.
tattoo.
Yeah, it's huge. The one on my back.
What was that, Carpe Diem,
yeah.
I think.
Yeah, and it was like my full back.
Huge.
We're spending like over an hour in the chair putting that on every morning, and it was really cool.
Did that inspire you to get more tattoos?
I want to so bad. I have 3 right now. I have a couple on my arm. I want to kind of like fill out my arm a little bit more.
Do
But
a
then,
sleeve.
what's that?
Do a sleeve or something.
Yeah,
That's what it is. Yeah.
kind of. But the issue is usually I have to get them covered. So then that's just
Mhm.
gonna add like it already takes like 45 minutes to cover the tattoos that I do have. So it's just adding on time every time I get a new tattoo. But I do want some more.
So in a role like Asher, how far do you have to reach inside yourself to get Asher out?
That's interesting. I don't feel like very far. But that's not because that's who I am. I just played I don't know how much I can say. I just played like a rock star character, like drug addict kind of role.
Ooh.
That's really far from me. Asher, that like gang, like violent kind of like sporadic dude is pretty far from me. But I feel like those are easier for me to play than something that's closer to me because I'm just like, I'm not really reaching for anything inside of me. It's just like, I don't really know how to describe it, but it just requires a lot of energy, which I think that I can find usually on set pretty easily. But yeah, I don't know. I find it easier to play things that are farther from me. I don't know.
Because they're kind of lurking around inside and you have an
Yeah,
opportunity to go.
like I have fantasies about what that would be like to be this badass like gang dude that's like earning dirty money and like doing drugs. I'm like, wow, that would be fun, wouldn't it? Never done that before. And then I have these fantasies about what that would feel like, and then that's kind of where I pull from instead of my real life because I'm not that guy at all.
So your brother on this vertical, you and your brother had an up and down relationship, but a really close relationship where he sacrifices really himself.
What a sweetheart, right?
Yeah.
What a sweetheart. Yeah, it was interesting. Yeah, like he and we named the baby after him. But yeah, he kind of just like ruins everything the whole movie until the very end, and then he's like, then he sacrifices himself. I'm like, man, what a great story.
Yeah, you got the blood covered money and the whole
right. And then he's like dying, and he's like, name the baby after me, and then we do it. What a scene.
Fans are kind of thinking there might be, and if there's an NDA, a sequel to this, kind of.
Not to that one, I don't think. I want them to do more sequels, but they like people always are like, "Where's the sequel?" But it never happens, which is really sad. I just got a show. I don't think I've signed it.
Well, if you can't, we don't want to get you in trouble.
Yeah, we don't want to get you in trouble.
No, I'm just saying. I just signed on to a show that is set up for a sequel, but that's the first time I've ever seen that. So we'll see. I don't know. They're always like loosely set up for some kind of sequel, it seems like, but they never do it, which sucks.
And I have to say, you grew up in Washington State, and I almost moved to Washington State. I'm originally from New York City. Totally,
I love New York.
Do you?
It's like, yeah, my favorite place in the world. I love it there. I only just recently started like going there last year, but wow,
what did you go there for?
For a variety of things. My first vertical was there. Other work stuff there. I did a play there. Yeah, just various like travels over the last year, but gorgeous.
What did you like about it most? What are some of the
I think, well, I mean, like, this is where I grew up, right? So I grew up in the woods, not in like the woods, but we live in a tiny town, like tiny cow town, right? And I think New York is just like so different. It's like it's so different than what I know. And like walking around and seeing people is cool. Being able to walk places is cool. Like I couldn't walk anywhere when I was growing up. I can't even to walk to a neighbor, it was like a 10-minute walk when I was growing up. So I don't know. I think that vibe is like really appealing to me. And it's not the same. I live in LA now. Not the same as LA because you have to drive everywhere, you know?
Yeah. Did you take the subway?
Yeah. I love
What was
it.
your
It was fun. Everyone's like, how do
Adventure
you feel? I
time?
hate the subway. But it's just like, I don't know. I love people watching. That's like one of my favorite things to do is like kind of like scope out different people and like see what they're up to, you know?
Mhm.
There's a lot of scary people on those trains. A lot of
Mhm.
very scary people.
Mhm. But New Yorkers are basically friendly, but they're
Right.
yeah.
Right. Which I didn't expect. Everyone's like, everyone on the East Coast is so mean. But I don't know. I find people in LA are a lot more mean and nasty than the people I met in New York.
All right.
People in New York are sweethearts. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Like Marsha, sweethearts. Come on.
Oh, thank
Come
you.
on.
I'm gonna go to Michael because there are a lot of people who want to say something.
Yeah, I mean, we've got a lot of people in the chat room. I'm just going to throw up in the ones that I can't. If you're from a foreign country and I can't pronounce your name, I am so sorry. I will do the best I can because for some reason, the translator that we used to be able to have in StreamYard is not working anymore. So I'm upset about that. But, you know, life goes on. So Jackie something, I'm sorry. I'm thinking that they're from Brazil. So that is so cool. I'm so glad you're here. Risky Martha says, so excited. And Penny 187 says, yay, so happy. This is when they were waiting for you to come in. And some people were here 24 hours ago waiting for you to come on. And I'm sure they realized that the show wasn't until the next day. But I can tell the timestamp on these. These were all from yesterday.
Mhm.
So
Chloe.
Chloe, you know Chloe?
No.
Oh, okay.
We do now.
You
Bet
do
Do
know?
now, yeah.
Bet on Gooner.
Goonet2 says, it's me,
This
Benner.
is my dog. My dog right here. Come on.
Really?
Right.
Okay. And there they are again.
Yes. We love you. You're an icon.
And Anna Claudia says, you're my favorite actor. Love you.
Love you.
Tarabu 2001, Space Odyssey, says hello. I can't. Excello Wardo gives you some fun little things, you know.
Yay.
Whatever. Yes, we are still waiting
funny.
for
She is so funny. I love her.
Armstrong. Zoe says hi. Kristen Surratt says waiting. So ready to goon. Curry V.
So bad. Oh no. Someone PR this. Clean it up.
Ben says Riley Fahey. OMG.
See, Ben on Gooner is a celebrity. Come on.
Maddie K5K.
Icon.
Kristen Vankova. I'm not sure what that. And then we're getting into birthday messages now when we announced that it was your birthday yesterday. Hi, Ben from Kristen Calado. Hey, Ben, the Graceland Price.
Hi, everyone.
Okay, let me go. Okay, here are the happy birthdays now. So Amanda says happy B-Day. Kristen Calado says happy B-Day. Okay. I need to see him in the Monster Club. The book is amazing.
You guys know about this? Have you guys heard about this?
No.
No.
I've read the books, but it is amazing.
Yeah, you read the book?
Yeah.
It's I don't know how I met her. The author, Frederica, I think she reached out to me through a director that I work with, but she wrote this like incredible series. This show, like it's really like YA. It's kind of little like thriller mystery vibe. And then she wrote a book, and then she reached out for me to like maybe play one of the leads who's like so up my alley, and I want to play him so bad, and it's such a cool story. But she's like pitching the story right now and pitching the show. But if it happens, it's gonna be cool. So we'll see.
Yeah.
We shall see. But no, she's super talented. I met her. It was really funny. She like reached out to me to like I said, play the lead. And then I was on set and she just was like working on set one of those days, like just so happened to be working on my set. And I was like, wait, are you? And she's like, are you? And I'm like, yeah. And then we like hit it off. It was great. But yeah, so that is cool.
All
Don't know
right.
if that's going to happen, but
Well, you never know. You never know.
never know in this world.
Okay, and I've got a question here from the Graceland Price. Are you doing anything anymore or anything with Hannah?
I am starting a show next week with Hannah.
All right.
Cooking it up. Cooking
Awesome.
it up.
And then Penny says, you're right. The tattoo on the back was huge. Ha ha ha.
Massive. Massive tattoo.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of people are talking about the Monster Club. But this is someone from Germany, UA Actors and Actresses Fandom.
I think I'm
So-
German. I think I'm like, my mom told me that.
Have you done a DNA test to see?
No, I'm scared too. I'm really
You
scared too.
should.
Because
You
you know those
should.
like do a DNA test and then they find out that they're like related to like weird people or they're like I don't know. I just like I'm like I don't need to know my ethnicity that bad, you know.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
It can be fun. I've done it,
Yeah.
and I mean it
I
can
have
be fun.
not.
Are you at risk though for like being a criminal? Because if you give them your DNA, then like the government has your DNA. Like what if I want to
Well,
commit?
probably, but I was
I
looking.
think like you think, Ben.
Yeah, I was looking for
See,
some.
Marsha, come on.
Yes.
Yeah, I was adopted, so I was looking for birth parents. So
Okay.
you know, I found
Yeah.
my mother, and I was looking for my father, and she wasn't much help. So I had to do a DNA test to see. So
And see, that's a good resource.
yeah, that was a good research. But then I found out all the interesting things that I didn't know. So that was very interesting. So you know,
That
they
is
told
kind of
me
similar.
who my father was, and no, he was not. So so that was I found that out.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, but it was kind of a shock. But yeah, I won't go into it. But anyway, I'm going to go back to Liz because I've got to go through and pull out some more of the questions the group has asked. So Liz, go ahead.
Okay. Right now that you're getting so many more roles and things, you're kind of bulking up that body of work. What have you learned along the way that you kind of wish you'd known before you got into this whole process?
That's hard. I keep a notes app on my phone of every single project that I've ever done. Back to the beginning. And I write down what I learned from each show or what I take away. Because it'll always happen to me when I'm in the middle of a show. I'll think of something. I'm like, this is what I need to take away from this because I don't need this to happen to me again. Like, I don't know, just random things that I screw up or random things that happen. So from everything I'm learning, but like overall, I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Overall, maybe just like maybe I don't know, because I'm really happy with a lot of the decisions that I've made in terms of projects. I've been really selective with my verticals, and really happy with what I have chosen to do. But like, I don't know, maybe just always trust my gut, and that goes for acting as well. Like when I'm in a scene, But like I said, there's a list of things that I've learned that is as long as like it's so long. So I don't know if I can think of one thing.
Okay. On something slightly different, we know that there are so many different ideas out there that different people have wanted for verticals. And with you specifically, we've known that you, of course, have done a feel-good story, which we had mentioned earlier. But you also did Behind the Blackened Heart, which is also kind of another horror. Yeah. Are you kind of leaning more towards horror, or are you open to see more genres of all sorts coming out?
I love horror. Horror is really fun, especially to play that type of character. I actually have a drama box that's going to come out December 3rd. It's called Love You to Death, and it's kind of the same. It's kind of the same part that I played in that and Behind the Black Heart, and it's with Kirsten Kendall. She's incredible. She hasn't done that many verticals. She's incredible. But yeah, I kind of play like a psycho, like Penn Badgley and You, kind of, where I just murder everyone that's close to her, which was really fun. But yeah, if you haven't seen the trailer, it's on Drama Box right now. It's should be good. But I love those kind of parts, like that horror lane.
Yeah, I think they're absolutely both that and psychological thrillers. I think really have a good projectability into this space going forward.
Yeah, no one's doing them, which is weird.
There's actually been a couple. I'm not sure if you're aware of the actor Eric Gilmet or not.
Yeah,
He just did one that was phenomenal, and that was Love and Blood, which was
I heard about that.
Vampire.
And that was like vampire-y.
It was a vampire-y, but it was much more a psychological thriller than it was vampire-y. So, that one really kind of strayed away from the mainstream vampire or other type of thing. So it was a good one.
Okay.
Here's a question. What has been your favorite role so far?
Definitely the one I just did. I can't say too much about it, but I'm playing a rock star. I'm playing a rock star. I'm singing. I'm playing guitar. I'm drugged out. It's awesome. It's great. So that's, give it a few months and that one will be out. But that's definitely my favorite one that I've played so far. Besides that, like, I don't know. I think my thing with the verticals is like there's so many different parts that you can play, and it feels like you go into a show, you do it for 10 days, you play the part, and then you can move on to the next one. So it feels like I'm kind of like collecting different parts. You just said vampire. I'm about to do my first vampire, which I've been trying to do forever. I've been trying to play vampire forever, and no one will do it. And I'm like, but I'm doing my first.
Perfect as one.
That's
between the looks, the hair. You got that nailed as far as that goes.
I'm from Washington. I'm all pale. Like, come on. Need to see the sun. But yeah,
as long as you don't twinkle in the sun, considering.
Yeah. See, I'm not Robert Pattinson. I'll never be Robert Pattinson. But we all of us want it, but we never will be. It's so sad. But yeah, no, that's a fun one. I don't know. I think, like I said, there's so many. The cool thing about them is like, yeah, a lot of the stories have the same like tropey things and the same kind of root that's all rooted in romance. But like you said, you can do it in so many different lanes and genres that it's, for an actor, it's fun to just play and bounce around between those,
Most definitely. What has been your biggest thrill or wow moment on set with different things that you've done?
Thrill or wow? Oh, I don't know. It was probably in the show I just did again, which I can't really talk about. So
you have to come back.
Yeah, you'll have to come back, Ben, and talk about that
once
when
it drops. Have me back, and I'll tell you what it was.
Ooh,
yeah. But yeah, no, definitely. My biggest thrill was in the last show that I did. Not even close.
That is really cool. Marsha, I'm going to give it to you for a second.
Okay. So you've done some high school roles in your vertical.
A couple, yeah. One or two, yeah.
So, what was your high school like? What was your high school type, Ben Armstrong?
Well, not like the verticals. I was not. I was not the high school bad boy that gets all the girls and is that like suave dude. Like that was not me. I actually, let me pull up a picture of me from high school.
All right.
Ooh.
A picture of me from high school, and I'll show you guys. But I don't know. I played sports. I wouldn't say I was like the popular kid, but I also wasn't like not cool, I guess. Like I just kind of floated around in the middle.
So sports baseball, basketball, volleyball?
Football and lacrosse.
Ah,
This is me.
lacrosse.
This
Boy.
is me in high school.
Oh, you're
look!
a
Oh my
cutie.
Look how I can't even tell if you can see that.
We
But, like,
can.
Oh yeah, we can see it.
look how awkward and like you know. But yeah, like I was just kind of like into sports, into like hanging out with my friends, you know.
Mhm.
Definitely was not doing any of the things that I do in verticals at all, or in anything. Like I wasn't partying. I wasn't like drinking or doing drugs or anything. I was just like, I was just hanging out, you know,
Mhm. Yeah.
hanging out with the boys.
You did a short Under the Old Oak, which had some nostalgia in it. So what is nostalgic for you when you think nostalgia? What, either movies or
Smells
Mhm.
are very
Ah.
nostalgic for me. And movies and music. I mean, sensory stuff. I mean, being back home is always nostalgic. And like,
Mhm.
I can't deal with the cold, but I was at the dentist this morning and I walked out of the dentist and I was like, dude, I can't even feel my hands. It's so cold. And the sky is gray and I have a headache, but I'm like, wait, this was my whole life and it's beautiful here. And I feel nostalgic. Like I'm like a little kid again. Like, wow. So I don't know. It's weird things like that bring me back,
Mhm.
you know? It's just,
And speaking of Washington, one thing I learned about Washington, and you have to tell me if it's true, is the slugs.
oh, and you know, I know that I'm a good person because I never put salt on a slug. I have friends that would like salt their slugs and like watch them like bubble and explode. Never did it. But yeah, the slugs are everywhere. And they're kind of really gross. Like they're just like slimy little like
Yeah,
I don't know. But I don't know what they do for the world, but I'm sure that they have a cause and I'm
they
sure that,
do. I'm sure they balance
yeah,
nature
I
somehow
don't know what it is.
Yeah, eat
at a
my tomato
distance.
plants is what they do.
Yeah. Well, and they're pretty too. Like the banana slugs, they're like
Oh,
yellow
they
and they have
are. They're
like
gorgeous.
speckles on them. Yeah.
Mhm. Had talking about types and things. Have people come to you and said that they feel a Keanu Reeves energy from you?
I just
Or
had one of my coaches who's a producer. He just told me that, and I was like, I don't know if I believe you, but I can see it a little bit. Maybe I think it's just the hair, but I get what you're saying.
it's more.
You think
It's
so?
more
Yes,
than
it's
that.
what
And
you portray, you
Okay.
project as well.
Thanks,
yeah.
guys, because he's a legend, absolute legend, Keanu
I've
Reeves.
had the opportunity to be in his presence, and his
Wow,
aura is fantastic.
I
He
bet.
is very balanced, very open, very real. And I haven't actually been in your presence yet, but even talking to you here is, I can understand that energy. And I've also heard people say that you give them a young James Spader vibe as well when he was in the kind of Rat Pack movies.
Yeah.
Um,
Interesting. Interesting. I
mhm.
just had a director tell me that I give very like 90s, um,
Yeah.
that kind
Yeah,
of lane, like
Hmm.
80s, 90s, those guys, which to me
Matt
is
Dillon vibes.
that's a huge compliment. He's the GOAT. Drugstore Cowboy is one of my favorite movies ever.
Hmm.
But yeah, no, those guys are like everyone seems so like sanitized now, you know, like the stars and
Yeah.
Mhm.
those A-list guys. And I don't know, back then, like there was just something different about actors back then. I don't know what it was, but that's a huge compliment. If anyone ever says anything like that to me, that's huge for me.
And period pieces. I
Oh,
have, that you said you have a vampire a role coming up. Is that a
yeah.
period piece vampire or a
No,
modern day
it's
vampire?
a modern day, it's a contemporary one. But the period pieces, like to me, I almost don't even want to touch period pieces in verticals
Hmm.
because I don't think that it would measure up to what it could be. If you know what I mean, like in terms of my performance and in terms of like because that's just so specific. Like doing, I've seen some like they did like a Pride and Prejudice one, and I've seen like Bridgerton-esque
Yes.
period pieces, but I just think like that level of like like stillness and like, you know,
Mhm.
it takes a lot. And I feel like that's something I want to experience when I actually get the time, because, you know, we get 10 days and we're doing
Mhm.
Yeah.
15, 20 pages a day. That's something I would love to have the chance to do when I have more time to kind of like settle into
To
it.
sit with it and
Yeah, and I really want to do a Western, like an old Western would be.
That'd be fun.
Oh, man. Yeah.
Mhm. Are you able to watch all of your finished pieces?
To an extent, yeah. Some of them I can. Some of them I'm like, this is awesome. And then others I'm like, what am I doing? Like,
Mhm.
I need to like quit acting forever. But I think it's more I just watched one on Drama Pops that I did. Bad Boys Tutor with Tess. Such an
Yes,
actor. You guys
Tessamalia.
watched Tess, right?
Yeah, we have.
We've had
She
it.
is such a smart actor. She's like, I'm like working with her and she's like, blah, 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 blah. And we're so close, we're so good friends. And she's like making me laugh and we're telling jokes. And then she's just right into it. And she's like bawling her eyes. I'm like, how are you doing this, Tess? It's crazy the stamina that she has.
Mhm.
But I was watching that show and I was horrified. I was like, what am I doing? Like, I don't know. But I think it's more of like the expectation that I have of what it's gonna be. And then obviously when you finish, when you wrap, and then the edit is now in control, right? Like the editors get to decide what goes into the movie. So you're kind of at their mercy. And like it looked great. I loved the show. I didn't like the movie, but I loved the show, if that makes sense. So it really
Yeah.
depends on what it is if
Yeah.
I can really watch it all the way through. But
So we've had Tessamalia on, and we've had uh, Danny Barber, who
love
played the
it.
principal on.
Mhm.
Now at the end, there's the dancing.
Oh, at the end, yeah. Yeah. The dancing sequence. Yeah. Yeah, that was so much fun. Danny's such a fun director. We were gonna so in the beginning of that show, there's like she has a dream sequence fantasy about Jordan Dick is who plays what's his name in that show? I don't know his name. Anyways, he's playing that guy and she's having this dream fantasy. And I don't know who had the idea, but my first vertical that blew up was made for my nemesis with Meg. And someone was like, put Ben in a maid outfit in the corner of the room, like one of those like short, skimpy maid outfits. Him like, yeah, we're gonna in the stream sequence, we're gonna put Ben Armstrong in a maid outfit because everyone that knows him from this show is gonna be like, oh my god. And it's just like it didn't happen because I don't know, that might not be the best look for me, maid outfit, you know. But I don't know, it's ideas like that he has that are just so funny and out of the ordinary, and he's just so creative and so there to just play and figure out what we're doing on the spot, you know. It's so much fun.
So yeah, the dancing at the end was a lot of fun. You stay and watch the the grooving at the that was fun.
No, it was a good time. It was a good time. And I was in Turkey, and a lot of those backgrounds, like I wasn't able to speak to them because they speak Turkish and I speak English. We're all dancing, we're all vibing.
Yeah. Music is a universal language, right?
I guess.
Michael.
Oh, I've got so many things.
Oh,
Yeah.
I mean, you
Ben,
have
you're bringing
no
it today.
idea, Ben. You have
You
no
are bringing
idea.
it.
But I'm just going to go over a few of them. Some are just comments, but I want to bring them up because they're from all over the world.
yay.
Okay, and this is RR4131. Says it's a little after 7 a.m. here in Japan. I'm always cheering for you from Japan. Come visit us sometime.
I want to go to Japan. I love you. Oh.
And this is Mary Logan. Love all of your shows that I've watched you in.
So sweet.
Whoops. Kristen Abanakov. If I get a high, I'll be the happiest person.
Christina, hi.
There you go.
Love you. I love you.
She just died right there on the floor.
Probably. Oh, we did lose a viewer. Okay. Carrie Thorne says, "Love all your verticals. More, please."
They're coming, Carrie. They're coming. There's
Now,
one
I
on
don't
the
know if
3rd.
anybody has asked us, how many have you done so far? I don't remember if we asked that or not.
10. I just dropped my 10th.
You just dropped your 10th. Okay.
Yeah. So 10 of them so far.
Okay. And here's someone else that wants to know about one of your other co-stars. It says, are you going to work with Meg Bush again?
Maybe. It might happen. I don't know. I never get to choose who I work with.
No, you don't. I
You don't.
understand that.
We shall see.
And this is hello from Poland. It's very late here, but I couldn't miss a single minute
No.
from Nadia Jazisk.
I love you, Nadia Jazisk.
That is cool. And then we've got here's an interesting question from Raquel. Do you think you'll work in something in Europe?
I was gonna do a London show. Actually, I was supposed to be in London right now doing a London show, but I chose to see my family because I wanted to see my mom and dad. So I didn't do it. And I don't think the script was a great fit for me, so that was another reason.
That's a good reason.
It wasn't a great fit for me, and I wanted to see my family. I never get to see my family, so I wanted to do that. But I would love to go to Europe. I mean, I've been to Turkey 3 times this year, and that's half Europe, half Asia. So like maybe,
Right.
but not really, but like kind of. So I don't know. I think somebody get me out there, and I'm there.
Yeah, there you go. Lily Heritage says, hi from the UK. And what is your favorite vertical that you have filmed? Is it the one that we can't talk about?
Maybe it is. But my second favorite is coming out on December 3rd. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So in other words, Ben, you have to come back with us.
Right.
That's
secret
what,
stuff.
Yeah.
But then I'm gonna have more secrets then too. So
well,
it's like,
but that's fine. We like, not to tease people.
Yeah, we do.
And then Nelline, I'm sorry,
Names are
greetings from Finland and happy belated birthday.
Thank you. Everyone's so sweet.
Yes, they really are. They
So
really
sweet.
are. But no, I can't find that. I messed it up. Here we go. Okay. We've got about 12 more minutes, and I do want to get Liz and Marcia another round because I know they've got some stuff. But Liz, because I've been combobulated with this chat room. Did I ask my normal question yet?
No,
you did not, and I was holding off to let you do it.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. So, when you decided to take the plunge into verticals after you had avoided it for a while,
Yes.
and you actually did it, and you came back, and your friends ask you, so what was your project you just did?
Yeah.
And you told them, and they just stared at you and didn't know what to say. How did you explain it to them? Or did you just walk away and not explain it at all? And you might be still explaining it to people.
I mean, I think it's a hard explanation, really. We were just in the Biltmore in LA, really nice hotel downtown, and we're all getting shuttled up to our room where we're shooting this show. And this lady comes in, and the budgets for these are like $300,000-$400,000 a show, right? Like huge budgets. And this lady comes into the elevator, and she's like, "Oh, are you guys filming?" And we're like, "Yeah, we're working on a show right now." And she's like, "Oh, is it like a student film?" And I was like, "No, like not really." And she's like, "Well, what is it?" And I'm like, "It's a good question. I always say it's like kind of soap opera-y is kind of where I land, or TikTok movie. I like saying TikTok movie. It's kind of funny, but I don't know. I think it's hard. It's really hard because they are movies, but they're also episodic, but they're also soap operas, but they're also on TikTok. So it's like, really, what are we making up? I don't even know if I know, but it's
I have learned it depends on the age that you're telling people.
That's true.
Yeah, because if they're young, you just say TikTok. If they're a
Yeah.
little older, you have to think of something else.
Right.
So
Interesting.
And honestly, everybody that we've had on, we've asked the question, except for maybe one or two people. They have all said something different.
Mm-hmm.
Every single one has been different, which is really wild.
It's weird. It's weird. Yeah, it's strange to not even know what we're doing. I don't know. I kind of like it though because it's so niche that like the people that get it, and like I'll make jokes, like I'll make a vertical joke, and someone's like, I don't get it, or if someone gets it, I'm like, you are such a vertical watcher,
Yeah.
vertical watcher. It's funny. It's very funny.
Of the body, yeah.
No, literally. Literally.
He might not get that reference, Marcia.
I just turned 24.
Well, then you would definitely not get that's from the 60s.
See, I don't get it.
Yeah.
You're one of us. You're one of us. You're one of us.
Oh, that's so funny. I'm going to go ahead and go to Liz because I know she's got something wild to say.
Well,
Yes,
not exactly wild per se, but
Well, compared to my questions, it will be.
well, true, and actually, kind of tying on to your question, Michael.
That's
Do
good.
any of your friends or family or even grandma, all of a sudden, is on her phone and looks down and sees something of yours coming through, and do they make comments to you on that?
Sometimes. I don't think like family as much. My mom is now on TikTok, which I love you, Mom. She's in the other room. She's now on TikTok, which wasn't a thing before, which is interesting. But I don't know. It's mainly like friends, or I'll meet new people. Like I met someone at like some random place the other day. I don't even know what it was. I think we were at like a birthday party, and it was someone I didn't know and didn't know the vertical space. And they're like, "Oh, you're on the ads for the phone movies. I've seen you before." I was like, "Oh." So that's what we describe it as, ads for phone movies. But family and friends don't really see it unless I tell them to.
Okay.
Which is nice. Because sometimes some of the ads can be kind of raunchy. They can be a
Kinda.
little raunch.
That's why we watch them.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's what we do it for, is the raunch. But so yeah, luckily like my grandma hasn't, I don't think, come across any of the ads. But
Well, like I said, they're not just on TikTok. I mean, they're on
no,
Instagram, and I've
they're
actually,
everywhere.
I know I've come across them on the places that you wouldn't suspect that they would be there. It's like all of a sudden, and they're all up. The billboards as well are
Yeah,
all
I
up
was gonna
around
say.
LA and some.
Yeah, billboards in
other
LA.
places.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
So, and speaking of that, with billboards and different things, what do you think if you had your choice, you could have swiped anything from any set? What would you have preferred to swipe home with you?
Oh, what a question. So I want my leather jacket from If Loving You's a Sin, I'll Go to Hell.
Yeah.
Every single day I had that thing on, and I told wardrobe, I was like, I'm taking this, and they're like, you can't take it. You're gonna get like in trouble. Real Short will never hire you again if you take this jacket, because apparently it's been in like so many verticals. That is like number one, not even close. But to be honest with you, all the stuff that I've really wanted, I've taken. So like that was the only thing I wasn't allowed to take. Like on my show that's coming out on the 3rd, there was a butterfly knife. My character is like he's a murderer, and he uses a butterfly knife, which is the one that like flips around in your hand.
Mm-hmm.
And it became like a fidget toy for me. Like I was just on set flipping it around. One time the cops were outside because somebody, they had like the crew truck was sitting outside of this residential house that we were filming in. And this car like came by and smacked the window off the truck, right? So glass all over the street, and the cops come, and I'm outside just like fidgeting, and I have this knife in my hand, like with fake blood on it from the show, with prop blood, and I'm just spinning it around in my hand, and I don't even because everyone in the crew has seen me doing this the entire shoot. Like they just know I'm just fidgeting with this fake knife that doesn't have a blade, and then I see the cops, and I literally ran up to the cop, and I was like, look, this is fake, like please don't it's not real,
it's a movie it's
not real, please don't hurt me. And they took the knife and they looked at it and gave it back, and it was fine, but I took that home.
The bloody knife.
You could have taken an arrest record too.
Right? That's what I wish I would have taken home.
No, you don't, baby. No, you don't.
What a cool story, getting arrested on set. Wow.
That, you have had just so many cool, different little, stories and different things. It has been an absolute joy, to sit here and talk with you. And I know there's so much more that, is out there that as soon as your stuff comes out, I can't wait to talk about more. But thank you for giving your time right now for us.
No, thank you. You guys are incredible.
Thank you. Marcia?
Yeah, I'm asking a question probably because I'm hungry right now. But so I'm thinking you might be hungry too. So when you're hungry, what is it that you reach for? What is your comfort food? Or one of your comfort foods?
Oh, man. I don't know. Recently it's really bad, but recently it's been ice cream. Because one of my buddies, Joss, he's also a vertical actor. He was in I did Fake Dating with him, a drama box show.
Yeah.
And he got me on ice cream because we'll go to the gym and he's like, I just ate a pint of ice cream before the gym because I was so hungry. The guy's like super like ripped and jacked and shredded. Like, I'm like, how do you do it, dude? But then I started eating a pint of ice cream. And it's so like comforting just to eat the whole thing. I don't know. I love ice cream. And they have so many flavors of ice cream. But that's right now, it's ice cream for me.
What flavors?
Dude, well, you have to rotate it because
rotate.
same one every day, They have this like s'mores flavor. I love graham crackers. Graham crackers have always been like my
okay.
food forever.
Graham crackers?
You have Liz, what? Give him through the screen right now. What are you talking
Worse yet, I have peanut butter too.
No, my favorite combo.
Hey, Michael, you and I will have to get out our Klondike bar.
You will have to get out our Klondikes that we pulled out on another show we did.
No, guys, you're torturing me. I'm gonna have to go to the store and buy graham crackers. But no, it's ice cream. It's ice cream right now.
Okay. And probably my last question is, you're obviously extremely popular. You have a lot of fans. Have you been asked for your autograph?
Not in public. I haven't. Pictures in public, but never an autograph. But I was really upset because I just did a reel short and they brought a bunch of us like postcards, like Christmas cards to sign for fans. And I was really upset because I was trying to figure out a way to get them to specific fans. Cause there's a few fans that like just really show a ton of support and like Arm Dooner, come on, icon. No, there's a bunch of fans that are super supportive and like make posts all the time. And I was trying to figure out a way to get those postcards specifically to those fans, but it's just so hard because then you get into like sharing addresses and doing that whole thing. Never in public have I been asked for an autograph, and I usually don't have like a pen on me, so like I don't know.
So have you practiced an autograph just in case?
I did when I was signing all those postcards, but my signature is just kind of a scribble, but I kind of like it. It's kind of cool. It's like kind of badass. It's just like a little scribbly. I don't know.
I think it would be wonderful if you could meet some of your fans in person through
that'd be really cool. That'd
convention
be really cool.
or appearance or something like that. So
that'd be cool. It's just everyone's so spaced out,
Yeah.
Everyone's everyone's across the world, which is hard.
But this is cool. You've met a lot of your fans all over the world today. I know we're all
love you guys.
So I will echo Liz. Thank you so much for spending time with us today.
Thanks, guys.
And I'm going to go one last question in the chat room. I am sorry I could not get to everybody, but we've had a lot of people and they've been active. But Lindsay Musteller asks, what's your favorite thing to do on your time off?
I don't know.
Or do you have any of that?
No, I do actually. Yeah. A lot of my friends are going show to show, and they've done so many verticals, and they're just always working. I'm not that guy. I'm very like, particular with what I do and which scripts that I choose. So I do end up getting a lot of time off, but I don't know. I like watching movies. I love movies. Guitar too.
You like to watch the guitar or play
No.
the guitar?
Yeah. I like to set it up in the corner and just kind of stare at it.
Mm.
Just kind of like wow, it's so
It's a
pretty.
horror movie. Okay.
Yeah, this is horror. Come on, guys. Come on. No, I like to play guitar. I do. I just bought a guitar last night. I shouldn't have. I already have 5.
Wow.
Oh, so more than lightsabers.
Wow.
More than what?
Never mind.
What?
More than
That was the last
lightsabers.
guest.
He was
That was the
Oh.
last guest.
I failed.
No, I failed. I got mixed up.
So we'll be hearing
Brain
some
doesn't
music
work
from you
sometimes.
soon. Okay.
Well, I can't talk about it, but yeah.
Yep.
I can't talk about it. I want to say so much. But I can't.
I know, but
Next
that's why you
time.
come.
Yeah.
That's why you have to come
Next
back.
time.
So.
Definitely
Yeah.
have to come back.
Yeah, next time.
Yeah.
Next time.
But I would like to echo everybody. It's so wonderful having you, Ben.
Yeah, thank you guys.
And we look forward to having you again fairly soon, when you can give us, all the NDAs you couldn't talk about this time.
Oh,
But as you said, you'll have new ones the next time.
right? So it's
But-
we're never
but
gonna
that's
win, are we?
That's the way it all
That's
goes.
why we set up a regular, every 3 months get together and chit chat type of thing.
Right.
Or I could just break the NDA.
You know,
No,
No, I mean, we don't want
no.
you to get fired.
no, and then we get in trouble. So no, we don't want you to do that. So,
I'm kidding. Not happening. Never breaking an NDA. I would never break any rules ever. Wouldn't happen.
no. But anyway, thank you everyone for
Thank
coming.
you,
Sorry if I couldn't get to your question, but we're going to get Ben back again. So just like, subscribe, and follow us so you won't miss it when he comes back again. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.
Thank you, everyone, for
Bye-bye.
coming. I love you guys. And thank you guys for having me. You guys are incredible.
Thank you.